It's Labmas, it's day 2 and I'm making conditioning bars, but first a quick trip with Mum round the garden centre's huge Christmas display and to catch a cold, as you can probably hear, a horrible, evil, nasty cold that doesn't want me to do a video a day in December and has done its best to foil my efforts. Joke's on you, cold, because here I am. I'm trying to keep these videos formula focused with a touch of Christmas, as it's been quite a tough year and I feel like vlogging may be a little bit beyond me right now. So have a little day today at the beginning of each video and then we'll get on with the making. It's pretty and we had a nice day, but I think I'll stick to my old hermit views of going outside being overrated and shuffle back into my lab and make today's goodies. So here we go. In this large beaker I have a lot of BTMS 50. If you want exact measures, etc., you can find them all over on my Patreon as usual, where you can message me questions, general chatter, and also find exclusive content. To the BTMS 50, I'm adding cetyl alcohol. This will help harden the bar and add stability and also gives it a nice feel on the hair. And then I'm adding some cocoa butter, which again is very conditioning, and if you use the non-deodorized version then it'll give it a nice scent as well. Then I add some macadamia oil, as I love using this in hair conditioners. Some polyquartinium 7, which is a conditioning cationic polymer which helps with hair manageability, helps it comb through easily, and acts as a defrizzing and anti-static agent. And then lastly in this phase I'm adding some hydrolyzed wheat protein and some colour. The colour's optional, but I used mica. We need to heat this in a water bath for what seems like an eternity. A water bath being a pan of 1 to 2 inches of water that your heat-proof beaker or bowl sits in to heat, and melt your ingredients gently. And then we come back when it's all lovely and liquid and swirly. Check the temperature and then we can add our cool down phase ingredients. Many of these are heat stable to a reasonable degree, so technically I could have added them in the main stage, but since some of them border on the 70 degrees C mark, I didn't want to risk going over, so I kept them all to the cool down. The trick here is that we don't want it to cool and set on us, so I'm checking the heat tolerance of each ingredient, and when I'm below them, I'll add them in. Turns out the fragrance has the lowest flash point of 70, so I'll add everything in when it reaches just below 70. In cool down, I've got cetrimonium chloride, a conditioning and detangling ingredient, my fragrance, which is cedar and vanilla. This is to go with the shampoo bars I made, dipanthenol to nourish and add shine, phenoxyethanol EHG is my preservative, and then some good old vitamin E. Once all that is in, let's mix it to combine evenly. If it starts setting up from the addition of cooler ingredients, then you may want to reheat it gently, but watch it constantly so it stays within the heat tolerance of the ingredients. Once it's mixed, we can pour into the moulds. It's a shame they don't stay this spoily and shiny looking, but nope, dull matte green. Oh well, at least the sparkle in the Soapery's mica still comes through a little. This is bejewelled if you're interested. And now we wait. Ideally these would go in the fridge, but since I don't have a fridge in here and my kitchen-based fridge is full of tasty shopping, I'm going to leave them right here whilst I go and see what my other YouTube friends have been up to. Here we are, solid enough to unmould. They come out super easily and look and feel like conditioner bars. I like making these, and they're easy and effective and leave my hair feeling really good. The slight creped look on the top is because I left them to cool naturally, but if you speed up the cooling process then you don't get that kind of skin on the top that creates that kind of look, so this was completely my fault. So if you have a fridge, use that, but obviously keep it away from food. It's time to get that creepy strip of hair out again. It's difficult to demo conditioner for you, it's not very visual, there's no foam, so here's me running along the creepy bit of hair with the conditioner bar and telling you how smooth and silky and not tangled it feels. You'll just have to believe me. If you want to make it for yourself, go check out my Patreon where the formula will be listed along with the INCI numbers, brief descriptions of why I used what I used, and a PDF where you can download and print it. How convenient. Thanks for watching, and to my existing patrons, including my VIP and mentoring patrons listed here. And don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another formula, hopefully.